Hey, what's going on there? It is AndrewVac, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a mob farm. Now, in this farm, you're going to be getting lots of XP, and in my case, it's going to be a skeleton farm, so I'm going to be getting lots of bones, bows, and arrows. So first, what you're going to need is, of course, the mob spawner. You can find these randomly in your world. It's going to take some time to find, but if you keep looking, eventually you will find it. So as I'm going to build up the whole farm, I'm going to turn it into peaceful mode so that, these guys don't get in the way. So now that it's in peaceful, what we're going to do first is we're going to dig down 5 blocks. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just going to get rid of all the blocks underneath. Now this block that I'm standing on right here, the one with the slab, this is going to be our center block that is going to be right underneath the farm. So in every single direction, you're going to want to break out 8 blocks. So this block does not count. So this will be the first block right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a water bucket. And if you place down this water bucket, it's going to stop right before the slab. Right there. It's going to stop right before, which is perfect. So we're going to do this in all 4 corners. Okay, now that we went 8 blocks in all directions, what we're going to do is now for all these 4 corners where there's a bunch of stone everywhere, we're just going to get rid of that. So just mine all this out and we'll go on to the next step. Now that all that is cleared out, we're going to get this weird X shape that runs right towards the middle with a block empty in each corner. So now what we're going to do is we're going to need a lot of water buckets. And with these water buckets, you're going to want to place it in every single block. We're going to have to place water all around the edges. But there are 3 blocks that you do not want to place water on. This one, and this one. I'm going to place slabs on where you should not place blocks in all 4 corners. So in all these corners, you do not want to place a water source. So we're going to start here and fill in. And then we're going to stop right there. And then continue right here. We're going to stop right there. Continue along this side. Going to stop. And then continue along this side. Okay. Now that that's all done, we're going to have 1 block that will not have water on it. So now after that is done, as you see right here, we have 1 block in the middle that does not have water on it. And this is exactly how we want it. Now we're going to go up here, and for all this floor right here, we're going to get rid of that. Okay, now that the floor is all gone, we're going to go back down to the bottom. And in this square block, we're going to break down 5 blocks. So this block right here is where all the skeletons are going to be spawning. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to dig out a few blocks on either side, it doesn't really matter, and we're going to dig down just a few more, and we're going to break 2 blocks beneath the block they're going to be landing on. So on this block right here, we're going to place a hopper, and then we're going to place a rail on top of the hopper and place a minecart with hopper. And now what we can do is destroy the rail. Okay, now that the rail is destroyed, what we can do is go underneath the hopper and place in our chest. This is going to funnel in all of our items to this chest. So now that we have that, our whole system is set up. We're going to build up until we're right here where the minecart with hopper is. And we're going to have 1 block above us and then a slab. We're doing this so that we can have a little piece where we can swipe with their feet. Now I'm going to turn it on to hard mode and the skeletons are going to start to spawn. There's 1 right there. There's 2. And now we're just going to kill them. And there's the 3rd one. And as we kill them, it's going to funnel through the hopper into the chest. Just like that. Now you see that the skeletons just spawn in and they drop right into the hole. Something that can also help boost the rates is just adding a slab right on top to make sure that none of them spawn on top, because that can happen. So make sure you add the slab on top of the spawner. And then there they go, they spawn again. Sometimes they'll get a little stuck up on top, but that's normal. Eventually they will fall in. I see more of them spawn, they'll push each other around, and then it's all just a domino effect. Now, the best place to stay AFK is going to be around in this area. So we're just going to dig out in this direction, just a few blocks, and we're just going to place some glass so that we can actually see. We're actually going to expand this out just a bit. Okay, this is our little AFK room, and now you're basically done. Now you just wait for them to all spawn, to all fall into the hole, and then you can go ahead down, make a little path where you can access the killing area. And you're good to go. So I'm actually going to go build that right now. So now we have a little path where we can get down to our little chamber. All you have to do is just kind of dig out a few blocks, place some ladders if you want, and we're back right here. Now we can just sit here. We're safe from all spawning areas. And now you just wait. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. It's a very simple farm to do, and it doesn't take long to construct at all. So that's been it. Peace.